Hi fellow glass fans, this is David Gomm in the Stained Glass Studio, and today I thought we ought to talk a little bit about soldering. Now, I want to teach you how to fix up areas where the glass has had a solder run through. And there's a couple different ways we can do that, and so let's get right to it.
Okay, you see right here, I took the nail out so that you could see this better. I just want to show you watch as it can you tell that it's gone in? All right. Now when I turn it over, we'll come back and we'll shoot it, and you'll be able to see that it has formed. See, right now it's formed a T, and then we'll see that it's formed an H.
Okay, so I've got the window turned over, and you can easily see, here's a spot where you can easily see all these places where the solder has run through, and there's lots of places that you can see. Now this is the spot that we were working on the other side, and so what we can do here, boy, really need to clean my tip. Now if you look down here at the edge, you can see down below and up above, you've got the shape that we were looking for, the H shape. Can't really see it there because it's dark underneath. Okay, now if you think of this as the two pieces of glass being put together, when we first add solder, the solder forms up on top, but it also runs down in between, and that's what we were looking at when we saw the upside down side of the window. Now then, we turn it over and we solder on this side, and this gives us that strong shape that holds the glass together, and that's what we're looking for. Now on this is the side where you can really get run-throughs, because now the glass is raised up off the table by the width of the solder. So now if you are soldering and you accidentally let it get too hot on one side, look what happens. The solder just ran through. Now the first thing you do when that happens is you get away from it, because if you keep on putting more solder into it, it'll just keep running through more and more and more. So that's the first thing to fixing, is then you want to get over on someplace else where it's nice and cool. Then you come back after it's cooled off a little bit, and you can fix this side. Now just for fun, I'll just flip this over right now, even though this window, usually I would finish the whole window and then fix it, but since this is what we're talking about, let's get right here, and you can see what's happened on this side is that it's run through. Now what you do is put a little flux on it so that the solder will run well. And then you want to kind of clean off, I want to clean my tip. Need some water, Jeannie. Thanks. Okay, now what I do is I melt it and then drag some off. Melt it, drag some off. You see there's a little tiny bit. It only a little bit of solder will come with the iron at a time. Now you don't want to leave it here on the raw glass because that would be a hot spot and it might crack your glass because it's a really hot piece. But there you go. That's how we fix the run through. Then later on I can take this solder and just apply it to my roll of solder, and there I'm ready to apply more. And that's basically what you do. The thing about solder is that you can pick up a certain amount. See how I'm holding it, and you can see down underneath the soldering iron that it's hanging down. And that's about how much I can pick up at a time. That's how it's done. Okay, so this has been David in the Stained Glass Studio. I hope that you've enjoyed this and that you'll put this principle into your own stained glass techniques. And if you have any ideas for other things you'd like to learn about stained glass techniques, let us know. Put something in the comment. And by the way, we like comments. We like it when you hit like and when you type in comments and become part of the conversation. We'll see you next time. Thank you.